Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Just sitting here, drinking my morning tea, eating some fresh pineapple. And then I just wanted to talk to you about something I've been thinking about lately, which are the moments of boredom. Like, for example, when you wait for the bus, when you hop on the bus, you realize you forgot your charger, your phone dies, that kind of moment. When you're at the dinner table with friends or family, and moments of silence show up. You just ate your food, conversation doesn't interest you, sit there in silence, feel a little bored, stuff like that, moments like that. I really believe that these moments really shapes us in a very primal, weird way. Like it's the gates to our self-respect. It's where we open up to ourselves, fight the battle, make peace, or simply just let be, you know? It's the moments where the person with autism forgets about time, where the person with ADHD starts to, I don't know, starts to fiddle around, starts to find endless ways of not being bored. Person with PTSD or anxiety disorder, that's when they start to panic because they're in their animal brain and that instinct kicks in to look for danger, not allowing you to feel peace in those moments, you know? But these moments are very, very, very primal and important for us. And we're starting to fade away from these moments because every time we're in a certain moment of boredom, take up our phone and start scrolling on reels or start planning or something, always trying to fill in the time or put on an audiobook, a podcast, whatever. That's very smart, but still, I still think that you need to leave some of that time to just sit there and shape yourself. Go through something or simply just breathe and see what comes up. Not trying to push away the thoughts like you usually do in meditation. Not in every kind of meditation, but some meditations it's a stigma to don't think, just focus on your breath. But yeah, just focus on your breath and whatever thought comes up and you get hooked on it, man, I mean, keep thinking, right? For a little while. Don't get caught up in it. Don't overthink, but be there in the moment with yourself. And still, it's not wrong to overthink, in my opinion. Sometimes can be healthy. It comes a point when it's not healthy anymore, but I think we all know when we reach that point, when we just want to escape hard or make peace with it or whatever, you know? Me, myself, sometimes when I overthink, I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to stop this thought until I make peace with it, until I've explained to myself fully that it's all right, like I don't already know it, and I hate it. So I try to catch myself in those moments, like, okay, yeah, I don't have to explain to myself what I already know. If I already know what I'm going to think about, I don't even have to think about it. I can just do something else, you know? Focus on my breath, look around me, see what's up. Oh shit, a butterfly. Damn, a red kite. Something like that, you know? So we're living in a time right now where moments of boredom is getting expensive, you know? Expensive for the soul, expensive for our time, expensive for the heart. We're fading away from it. It's destroying who we are because the moments of boredom is what makes us, builds us, shapes us into the character who we really are within. And every moment we become we don't become somebody else, but we evolve and we change. So when I sit here talking to you guys, when I end this video, I'm not going to be the same person I was before I hit record, if you know what I mean. That's why these moments are so important for us. When I go to a barbecue party, when I leave, I'm not the same person who entered the party. You see what I'm saying? It's every moment is important. And when we kill that moment with scrolling, you know, we have very little time left to work on ourselves. And then we lay there at night wondering why we can't sleep because we haven't gone through ourselves, you know. I usually don't have a problem falling asleep, but when I do, it's when I go through a lot of things in my mind that I haven't gone through throughout the day because I've been distracting myself. I put on a podcast maybe one time too many. I scrolled when I brought my phone to the bathroom, scrolled YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, or I decided when I was waiting for the train, I decided to start doing planning work instead of just sitting there looking out the window or wherever I was, looking at the butterfly, looking at the crows fighting for food, you know, seeing what kind of thoughts pops up in my head. You hear me? It's important. So whenever I kill these moments too much during the day, it pop up when I go to sleep because our body needs it. It's an urge. You know, we need to go through stuff. You know, just like I'm eating this pineapple right now, chewing, swallowing, digesting, and it comes out the other end. It's a process. We don't need to look at everything as a process, but having the understanding of it, like knowing it's a process. It helps sometimes if you get lost, you know? You know, the lost person says, I don't know. But the wise one says, maybe. Could mean the same thing, but it doesn't. Because maybe means, yeah, might happen. And I'm open for it. Like, I respect it, I accept it, I welcome it. Sure, come at me, bro, you know? But the term I don't know means, like, sort of like you're lost. Like, you don't know. You don't know, and you probably don't care, or you just don't know how to explain yourself to the guy asking, to the girl asking, to whatever, you know? So quiet out here, I love it. Sometimes I just come out here, sit here, look at the view behind me. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's beautiful, peaceful. A lot of red kites over here, you know, sailing in the sky, looking for rodents. Yeah, I love the countryside. I used to live in the city. I grew up in the city. I was born in the city. Then I moved to Los Angeles, the big city. Shit, that was something else. But then as soon as I moved to the countryside, man, I can't go back. I'm in love with the countryside. I'm in love with the mountains. I'm not currently in the mountains, but you know, some people love the ocean. I love the mountains. A little mountain lake, a nice meadow, a ridge. Yeah, that kind of stuff. My wife's inside writing on her book right now. I just thought I'm gonna come out here, record this video, post it on YouTube, eat some pineapple, eat my breakfast, drink some tea. I love eating food for breakfast. Like, it's hard for me to eat bread. Bread for me in the morning tastes like cardboard. Yogurt, I like that, but I usually drink it, you know, natural, plain yogurt. But most of all, it's fruit. Wake up, eat a bunch of fruit, fill. So good, so good. And then I like to eat meat that's hunted. This probably came out of nowhere, me talking about food, but yeah, why not? It's a peaceful morning. I'm talking. If y'all still listening, I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, I like to eat meat that's hunted. Best kind of food source, in my opinion, that you can find. These animals, they roam freely, anxiety free. No anxiety. If you eat let's say you eat a cow. Sometimes I eat cow as well, but I try not to. Try my best. But let's say you eat a cow. That cow seen his whole family been slaughtered, and he's like still not free enough. Depends on where you get the cow. A lot of places in Europe, the cows spend the entirety of their lifetime inside, filled with anxiety, you know? And then you eat that cow, and then you ask yourself 2 days later, like, why am I feeling so much anxiety? Well, maybe because you ate that anxiety cow. But then you eat a deer, been roaming freely, anxiety free his whole life, you know? And been eating complete organic food, you know, like branches of a tree, grass, moss, stuff like that. You hear me? And then you eat that food. And then that food becomes you, you know? And then all of a sudden you feel free, you feel happy, you feel blessed, right? So, in my opinion, it's today with the research I've been doing, it's hard to find complete organic natural food. You know, the seeds, most of the seeds been tampered with. You got to find the right seeds. If you did, good for you. I do my best, you know? But so when you eat meat that's been hunted, that's 100% organic. 100%. Like not even fish today because of the heavy metals and stuff like that in the oceans. And if you're gonna fish in a lake, you gotta find the right lake. You know, you can't just find a nice lake that's, yeah, I don't know. You know, it's still a populated area nearby or stuff like that. Like, I mean, you gotta find a nice lake deep within the mountains. You gotta take yourself over there, like fly in with a helicopter, hiking or something, skiing in winter, break through the ice and fish. You know, it's hard to find good food nowadays. Hunt meat, you can hunt. It's pretty much everywhere. You know, my favorite kind of meat is moose. Moose meat is so good, so good. I like red deer. I like I don't know the name in English, but it's a dovhjort in Swedish. It's, yeah, I'll put it right here. Um, that's good. Reindeer is good, but it's very dark. But I can eat it. Not my favorite, but it's good. Caribou, reindeer, yeah. In Sweden, we don't have caribou. We only have reindeer because they're all tame. Somewhat. They roam freely, but they herded. They herding him. And that is a nice piece of culture we can talk about some other time. So, if y'all wondering where I'm at right now, Sweden, south of Sweden, living here temporarily. Me and my wife, we want to move back into the mountains. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, we'll see how much we're going to travel, where we're going to travel, because we do want to travel right now before we have kids and stuff. So we're probably going to travel a lot. But yeah, move back into the mountains and have a base over there. That's the plan. But yeah, I'm in Sweden right now. I live in Sweden, born in Sweden. I have lived in the United States of America. I do love the United States of America. I do love North America in general. I want to go back there. Maybe not move there, but go back there. make a few nice videos over there, hunting videos, just exploring culture videos. I love to explore culture, so that's pretty much what my YouTube channel is going to be about. Me walking around, exploring culture. I'm not going to say too much, but y'all, I'm just saying this so you can get an idea of what's up and coming, pretty much. And it's also going to be videos of me just sitting here, speaking to you guys, reflecting, having a good time hanging out, you know? So this is pretty much where this begins right here on YouTube. But, well, I began a long time ago. I'm just deciding to share this with you guys right now. Should have brought a toothpick. Pineapple and apple, two fruits you need to eat with a toothpick. Mango as well. I love mango. My father's from Uganda, and the mangoes over there in Uganda is, ooh-wee. They taste good. Juicy, like when you pick them from the tree when they're about to fall, like super ripe, and you can just suck the mango juice out straight from them. It's great. Never had a morning like this when I used to live in the city. Sure, you can have a garden and whatnot, but it still sounds like you still hear a lot of cars driving around, people talking, laughing, screaming, sounds, all these beeps. Man, I mean, you get used to it, you know? You get so used to it, you don't even notice it. But when you move out here and get used to this, the city life, like all the noise, becomes a nightmare. I swear, me and my wife would go to the city, give us 4 or 5 hours, we're already exhausted. Like if we lock in, we can stay there for a week. But yeah, it's a big difference. This right here is peace, quiet, relaxing. Neighbors around you so helpful, kind. A lot of hospitality around here. We don't leave anybody hanging. Like right now, our car is in the shop, so we don't have a car over here right now. If I need to go someplace, I just call the neighbor and drive me over there. No, there's no bus stops over here. I gotta walk an hour to the closest bus stop. And then that's a countryside bus. Not gonna take me somewhere. Gotta take another bus from there to go into the city. And got some red currants on the way. I would give these a week. See, some of them already starting to become red. Got some black currants on the bush over there. And here we got some wild raspberries, not garden raspberries, wild raspberries. Like I would give these another week or two. But then you look over here. I mean, these are already edible, not fully ripe, but you could eat them. Then I'm gonna show you guys some cherries. We got some cherries ripening up. I love cherries. These taste so good. We got a bunch of trees, a bunch of cherry trees. So we got some right here. Starting to become ripe. Wow, look at the sap over here. Probably do something with that. Plum tree over there, apple tree down there, apple tree up here. As I said before, I love fruits. I love fruits. Alright, so I'm gonna finish my breakfast, turn around, look at the horses, see what they up to. And I'll talk to you guys another time. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys felt the vibe. Stay true. Steps out.